Salutations, Rangers. General Bradley 1, back at you again. Just getting the chat on the cell phone because I need another monitor, but hi, it's me. Just 1 second, just slow. Yeah, howdy everyone. How y'all doing? This is odd. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well though. Okay, great. Everyone seems to be here. I'll have to read chat, so I'll just put the cellular device somewhere over here. Yes, very good. Hello, how's everyone doing? I am Sigurd, Knight of Cortania. Glorious Stasha, man. Thank you, Georgie. Appreciate it, boys. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hello, hello, howdy, howdy. How's the music, everybody? Looking good, sir. Thank you, Zombie. Appreciate it, big man. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope y'all are doing well. How's the music, guys? Just so I know, I hope it's alright for me. I just want to know if it's alright for you guys. Much vibes, holy cow. I am the Silent King. I mean, dude, you have enough cash to be the Silent King. But what's everyone doing? Are you hanging? I'm just, here with some Pepsi and some peanuts. Chillin'. Just released the 10K special. I'm doing Storyteller with the $5. Okay, thank you for actually donating a reasonable amount this time. It is the boy. 10K, you did it? I did indeed do it. I did it. I still need to figure out how to add bloody text to all the nonsense. For like donos and whatnot. Not just 10K, it's like 12K. The music fits your vibe. Yeah, that's like the whole idea about it. So, what do y'all think of the stash? Ratings? I only started, like, I've always like had like a beard. Because I am a hairy man. Let me tell you that, I am indeed a hairy man. But I only started like styling the stash and like growing it out. Like beginning of this, not even beginning of this year, like a couple of months into this year. Brother looking like he's about to go do a demonic laughter at the end of the stream while touching his mustache. I mean, I could do that if y'all want. It's 2 a.m. here. Brother, I feel that. I feel it in my bones. Lord knows I do. $10 out of 10, effective, the glory of the God Emperor. Reflective of the glory. 10 out of 10 stash. Thanks, brother. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that, man. Y'all are nice. Y'all are so bloody nice. God damn it. I got the best, nicest community in all of 40K. I'll call that right here, right now. Alright, we'll just chill for a bit, a couple minutes, let people filter in, and then we'll get started to the Q&A. Get a fancy coat and you can pass for a rogue trader. I mean, not to spoil too much, but this week, me and 2 of your other fellow favorite YouTubers are indeed going to be doing some rogue trader D&D stuff. Yeah. Oh, shit, I guess that is me spoiling it, but yeah. And I am going to be the rogue trader in the D&D session, because I'm the only one who has like a high charisma. Glorious Stash, brother, appreciate you. Love the vids. I love you for watching it. Yeah, you hear that, Dan? Fight Star. God bless you, Chief. Nice, nice indeed. Like, I don't know about y'all, but one of the best snacks that ever has been is like a Coke, a soda, or whatever it is, and peanuts. Peanuts are just like, God, brilliant snack. Okay, I know this is my Q&A, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Favorite snack? I mean, like a savory snack, like like something that you can use with your hands, like peanuts, for example. Mine has to be. I don't know if y'all got Woolworths. It's kind of like Whole Foods in America, but they have like this barbecue snack mix, right? Peanuts, cashews, corn chips, corn nonsense. But eating peanuts and soda. Cheers, by the way, everybody. Sunflower seeds. I really want to try sunflower seeds. I really do. We don't have them here in SA. At least not like the salted shelled kind. Goldfish. Potato chips. Yeah, chips are solid. Goldfish, those are like crackers, yeah? Man, I'm glad I can do this now. This is so chill. Like, this is just a chill stream with the boys. Colored goldfish. Okay, so what's the difference between regular goldfish and colored goldfish? Pretzels! Yes, boyo! Nice sash. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I don't know. As I got older, potato chips are just kind of meh to me. I much prefer like corn chips, corn kernels, pretzels, or whatever. Barbecue, though. Barbecue is an excellent quality chip. Okay. It's about 10-ish minutes, so... I need to make that a little smaller, so... I think that should be fine. Let me just check there. Yeah, that should be enough. So, a lot of these questions are probably just going to be people asking comments about this, but we have about 42, so we'll go through these ones, and if you guys have anything at the end, we'll just throw it in. Chocolate with rice, excuse me? Do you mean chocolate covered rice? Or like, you gotta explain that shit, because I could potentially be okay with that, but if you're doing what I think you're doing, you are a heretic. Something salty and Pepsi? Bloody yes. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, people just commenting on the meme. This is the meme in question, by the way. Quality meme. I remember this getting brought up in one of your streams, but it didn't really get an answer of the victor. So who do you think would win in a fleet battle between Thrawn and High Marshal Helbrecht? And that is by Kerberos7734. Who would win between Thrawn and Helbrecht? Oh, if you're talking... Okay, we're just going to make the assumption that this is all tactically, right? Because 40k ships would blow Star Wars ships out the water, just like wholesale. I just gotta put that out there. I think I'll stick to my Canada dry ginger ale. Bloody beautiful. Love ginger ale. Though, I think my favorite soft drink has to be Dr. Pepper. Yo, what's up, Nate Creed? How you doing, Chief? So, okay, Thrawn is my favorite character in Star Wars. I would have to say easily, right? So, on the assumption that's even, okay, I would say Thrawn, purely for the fact Thrawn is a fucking brick wall of ice when it comes to emotions. You do not get Thrawn to play into your hands, right? The only way that you're gonna ever beat Thrawn is if you beat him head to head, like a proper fight. Like you're not ever going to manipulate Thrawn into something. You're not going to lure him into a trap. He is Thrawn, right? So, because of that, I'm going to say that Thrawn is going to win purely because I can imagine that Thrawn could lure like Helbrecht into some type of trap. Not even a trap. He would just piss him off because he's a Xeno, and Thrawn would play to that. So I would have to say, if I was a betting man, I'd have to pick Thrawn. Purely for the fact Thrawn can piss off Helbrecht, but Helbrecht cannot piss off Thrawn. That's what I go with. Canada Dry is nothing compared to Veneers. No idea what Veneers is. Like with rice in tea. In tea? You know what? I'm not gonna judge. I've seen people do worse things with rice, so putting chocolate on it ain't that bad. Could be worse. Alright, next up we have Arcturus960. Howdy there, Cheap. How you doing, bud? Who's your favorite character in Warhammer? Do you see them as an idol, someone who's relatable, or just like their character? Also, what is your favorite god regiment? I know this is a little random and chaotic, but do you have a favorite dino or tank? Mustache Game Strong. Shot, brother. Appreciate you. By the way, I am South African, so shot is South African slang. It means like thanks. I appreciate you, like shot exe, laka. So, exe is basically a term for like dude or bro, and laka just means good, great, like grand, like cheers. So, favorite god regiment, we'll do that first. Easy. Vostroyan Firstborn. They are heavy infantry and they have drip as all hell. Love them so much. Do you have a favorite dino or favorite tank? Favorite tank, if I had to pick, Abrams. Call me basic, but goddamn, it's beautiful and I love it. Favorite dino? Probably a T-Rex. I love T-Rex. It's so iconic. It's basic, yeah, but it's iconic. It sounds weird, but have you ever eaten deep-fried cricket? One of my favorite snacks? No. I mean, shit, anything deep-fried is good. I'm just gonna say it out there. You'll feel good while eating it. You will not feel good after eating it, though. So I'm just gonna say that. And favorite character in Warhammer? I love Gilliman. And I love Vulcan. I think those are two of my favorites. But if I had to pick, probably Vulcan. I love Vulcan. Just because I would definitely see them as an idol or someone who's like relatable. Okay, so as an idol, I'll go with Vulcan. For the sole fact that reading into his lore, he's so very relatable. He is a good man, he wants to be good, but at the same time, he's not ignorant of the evil that's in the world. He knows that sometimes we're just going to have to fight and we have to destroy things. He's sad about it. He's always sad about it. But, okay, so one thing that I often hate is this cliche where it's just like the good guy finds out that there's evil and then he has a moment of, oh no, should I be evil too? Vulcan is the type of guy, if he finds out that there's evil, he's like, yeah, I already fucking knew about it. Take this flamer to the face. And I just love that so much. So that's why I go Vulcan. Brad, hey! My boys! Tom and Alex! What's up? God, you're beautiful. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Wie allemaal Sadi verstaan? Behalve General. Will I understand what you're saying? Yes. Yes, I will. Maybe a little bit. My Afrikaans? Meneer, ek kan nie praat Afrikaans goed nie. Jammer. Baie jammer vir my. I got an A in Afrikaans in high school. Don't fucking ask me how I don't know. Vulcan lives. Vulcan does indeed live. Stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp. Oh, shit. All the peanut shells just fell everywhere. Oh, thank God I didn't do that harder. I just have a massive fucking, like, mound of shells. Oh, God. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, that's a lot of shells. Okay, let's see. YouTube ads are abundant today. Yeah, I mean, that's just YouTube, I guess. I'm so used to seeing you shirtless. This is this. Context, Dutch. Context, goddammit. How come you never dress this nicely for us in streams? When did you even buy a collared shirt? This is the only thing I wear, right? You will never see me outside in a t-shirt. I always wear these types of shirts, right? The reason why is because, like, I don't really work in an office job. Like, my old man, he works in an office job all his life, so that's how I know how to dress, right? So, also, I live in South Africa, so it's either I'm fully decked out or it's hot, okay? It's bloody hot. I live in Durban. Bloody hot. Guys, it's a good idea to make Protean politics chain in the chat. Maybe? I don't know. But God, it's so good. I love that. God, it's so beautiful. And, oh yeah. As for someone who, well, I relate to Vulcan. Bro got that drip. Damn, Skippy, I do, boy. I dress up well, thank you, sir. Someone who's relatable. Okay, I relate a lot to Vulcan. Like, also Gilliman. Because Gilliman now, he has this thing of, like, he has to do everything well. And he has that responsibility. I'm a very responsible person. Oh, both in the fact that, yeah, I write everything down, but also in the fact that I have a strong sense of responsibility. You being clothed makes me uncomfortable. Context, boys, context. It's hot for 2 seconds and cold in SA. Yes, it very is. Though I live in Durban, so like it's kind of like warm all year round. That's kind of like it. And someone who I just like their character. Xandric. God almighty bless that man. I fucking love Xandric. He's so cool. Greetings, custodies. How are you today? Have you bring any ancient tech to display? God. Pretend politics, bloody grand. Yeah, let's see. Next question. Okay. This one comes from Enovis3138. Is it true that commissars can just take a guardsman that they're like with them? Like this guardsman is surprisingly competent, he's now a personal guardsman, like Kane with Jurgen? Or is it just having an aide temporary, I think, or unofficial? Well, normally a commissar or an officer will have a bodyguard. Usually it's Ogren or Tempestus Scions, but if the commissar wanted, you could definitely just yoink a guy. And generally speaking, if you have an officer, right, and he's like, hey, come with me, you're not really going to say no. It is, so you could have unofficial stuff. It depends. What you eating? Peanuts. Peanuts, brother. Quick question. Is Bradley religious? Si, senor, I am. But that's all the way we're going to talk about that. Is it racist to say I did not expect you to look like that? No, I am aware. I sound very British. I am very much aware. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit here and I'm sweating. I have no idea what that is in Celsius. So, yeah. Yeah, but, yeah, no, it's not racist at all, dude. Like, I do not sound Indian. Though I could do the Indian accent. Dutch loves it when I do the Indian accent, don't you, Dutch? Okay, next one is at Justin Corn. I've been haunting your videos and streams, but I have one question. Why did you kill me? The salamander looked forward in disgust. There was an elder child in his room. A heavy flame was all in. Okay. Listen. Listen. Salamanders have an issue with Dark Elder. Dark Elder. They do not have an issue with regular Elder. Okay? And that instance when Vulcan killed that Elder child was a psyker who had just vaporized. Well, the child didn't vaporize it directly, but the Coven had vaporized his best friend. And he was very bad about it, and he regretted it. And he admitted that he regretted it. Okay? Vulcan is good boy. Leave Vulcan alone. Let's see here. Anything else in chat, Rooney? No, chat seems to be formal. When Salamander says no. Oof. Is there ever a time when Space Marines experienced fear? Well, yes. Yes, there is. It is very, very, very rare. But it's basically only whenever they see, like, god-level entities. For example, during the Heresy, like when the Emperor rocked up on the Spirit, the Vengeful Spirit, the Marines, they were like, oh shit, it's Big E, because Big E is fucking crazy, right? So, in regards to that, also, I believe that when Tyberos met the Hive, the Hive Mind, he was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Another instances of when they met the Silent King. Basically, if you're meeting any super duper uber big bad, that's when Space Marines are going to get scared, but it's very rare. .4 Celsius, Jesus Christ. Favorite chapter? Salamanders. God love them. Ultramarines, close second. Vulcan would have hugged the Eldar child. I will have no arguments in this life or the next. Yeah, damn Skippy, boy. Have you read Death and the End, Volume 2? No, I have read no... I've read no 40k books, period. What's your favorite Chaos Legion or Chaos God? Chaos God, Khorne, because he's simple, and also he's buff as fuck. I would be jacked if I devoted myself to Khorne. And favorite Chaos Legion? I think Thousand Sons. I love Thousand Sons. Also, Wild Eaters. Wild Eaters are pretty cool because, again, they're simple, right? But I think Thousand Sons mainly because just the idea of an entire magic Space Marine Legion is so cool. Deathcore Krieg. Yeah, I love Krieg. Krieg is great. I mean, the whole World War I German aesthetic is so cool. Actually, let me check the replies of this. Yes, it's rare amongst the firstborn, but Primaris Marines do it all the time. I don't really know about it. In the new engine, the death in the Siege of Terra. Okay, this is what I talked about. Hell's Reach, I'd say. Haven't read the book, but having watched the animation, Grimoldus might not act like a sacred gnome, but he's certainly fixated on the fact that he's doomed to die in Armageddon to the point he starts acting out, so I'd call that fear. Maybe. Impressive mustache, my lord. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. I'm running out of soda. That's a problem with me. Like, if I have any soda in the house, it's finished the same day. Alright? That's partially why I don't drink, because I'd be a fucking alcoholic. If I like something liquid, I will finish it. Period. Oh, 1 second, chat. I got a phone call. Okay, I'm back. Water? Yeah, water. Water is a thing. Oh. You wouldn't be able to be proud of how jacked you are if you serve corn because you'd be too angry to feel happiness or pride. That's true. But hell, at least I'd look good. So there's that. Nope, need to just switch that back to where it needs to be. There we go. I'm a professional YouTuber. If I honestly had to pick a Chaos God, I'd go with Tzeentch. Why Tzeentch? You don't know what the fuck you'd be doing. I like the planet Krieg means war in German. It does. 40k. Very, very, very subtle. Can you do more medieval knight orders? Yeah, certainly. Steel Legion are the best Gasmac boys. Trench Warfare and Artillery are neat, but combined arms are cooler. I mean, I admit that the Steel Legion's tactics are better than the Death Corps, but I prefer the Prussian drip. Steel Legion better than Krieg? Nah, bro. In terms of, like, actual combat, maybe. No, even, like, in combat. Christ, I need to, like... I need to stop talking and eating. Good God. Krieg is sort of generally World War 1. Also, they use French tactics, but yeah, it's called Krieg. I have the same problem, and my girlfriend thinks me drinking so many liquids is weird. Look, it's not weird, okay? If it's there, I'm gonna drink it. Simple. Krieg represents all different parts of... Yeah, it's basically just World War 1 as a whole. Do you have a favorite god regiment and who are their real world counterparts? From Alpharius Omegon 3965. Okay, as I said, my favorite regiment are the Verschoren Firstborn and real world counterparts. Essentially, it's the what are known as the boyars or the medieval. So this is like the late medieval, early Renaissance, lower nobility of like Eastern Europe. We're talking mainly Poland, Crimea, like that area around there. I like Tzeentch because being on a super big quest for knowledge sounds more interesting to me. Niggel's disgusting. Corn, you can't feel happy. With Slanesh is too weird. So I pick Tzeentch. Fair. Favorite Primarch after Vulcan, of course? Guilliman. Love Guilliman. God, Guilliman. And the Khan. Dude, the Khan is so OP. Khan is so good. You can't feel happy with Khorne. It's just World Eaters and Angron that have the Butcher's Nails. Don't know about that. Maybe. Not me, though. Let's see here. What does retreating mean? It means to run away. Why are your thumbnails occasionally suggestive? Because sex sells, and people like big titty. It's pretty much it. Get us? There's no reply. What do you mean? Kato Sicarius, indeed. Boyars are a knightly / samurai adjacent class. Jesus Christ. Knightly / samurai adjacent class? I mean, yeah, they're basically a type of nobility warrior class. Like, every single place had that. Was it better Edgelord, Korax, or Conrad? I'd say Korax, mainly because... Okay, the key to being an Edgelord is that you still have to be likable, right? You need to have some redeeming quality so that it makes it cool. If it was just completely all edgy, it just ruins it. It ruins it completely. Like, there's nothing there. No reason whatsoever. Kato Sicarius. God damn it, you two need to shut up. Kato Sicarius, sake that only Kato Sicarius mission. Just a sec. But, yes. My favorite promos would be the Khan because I need Red Scars first, then Sangi, Angron, and Gorillaman. Yeah, the Khan is a decent pick. The Khan is so fucking OP. god, man, the con is so cool. I need to do a video about the con. Conrad, I feel, actively tries to be an edgelord. Corvus is just suppressed. Yeah. I cast Fist. Nice. I cast Fist! Punch. God, I love that. So good. Lestroyan are sick as fuck. I wish we got more of them. Yeah, GW just needs to revive all the old regiments. So much better. Conrad is complex, edgy. Corvus is a burb. Conrad is not complex. He has 7 different degrees of mental trauma, and he became nihilistic. He was like, right, I'm going to justify all the evil shit I did by saying that I was meant to be like this from the start. The game was rigged. So he actively acts evil to be confirmed. Conrad didn't want to be safe. Conrad wanted to be right. I like the Iron Warriors Legion without Peter Turbo. Khan is the best Primarch. Dude, the Iron Warriors are okay. Legions that I love, but hate their Primarchs. Death Guard and Iron Warriors. They're so cool, but their Primarchs are shit. Iron Within, Iron Without. You damn Skippy. No, that's all the questions. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. I'll ask them. Yeah. Conrad Kurz, Primarch of the Edgelords. Yeah. The Khan is the entire Fast and Furious franchise. He cares about family and likes speed. Holy shit, he actually is. What the hell? Favorite Warhammer game besides Vermintide? I love Bolt Gun. But I think my favorite is definitely going to be the new Rogue Trader. That looks so good. From iron cometh strength, and from strength cometh iron. Vulcan lives! Stomp stomp! Yes, baby, he does. Most underrated Primarch, I'd say Angron, because despite his general BS, he has moments of profound brilliance, and his backstory is quite interesting. I feel like Angron is a solid choice for being underrated. But for me, the Khan is still just the most underrated. Dogs to cats. As someone who has and loves both, I take dogs for the sole fact you have to respect when a cat does not want to cuddle. A dog will never say no to you hugging them. And I am a huggy person. Who is angrier, Black Templars or World Eaters? World Eaters, because they have shit stuck in their head. Conrad the Cringe Lord? Yep. You ever play Battle Sector? I have not actually. I've seen it. I'm not a fan of like turn-based RPGs. Like they're okay, but like I'm an RTS type of guy, like a 4X. That's like my main shit. Let me just fix my stash real quick. Where are you going? Honestly, it takes me about like 20 minutes to coax this bastard into place, and he never likes to stay still, don't you? Naughty little fellow. There we go. Are you planning on playing more games outside of your channel? Like, outside of Warhammer, rather? Yeah, definitely. I want to finish Bolt Gun. So far, me and the boys are just always going to be playing Vermintide for the near foreseeable future. I may do a playthrough of the new Rogue Trader game. Also, I'm thinking about playing some Grand... I'll just play what I normally play. I love Paradox, EU4, love EU4, Hearts of Iron, maybe. League of Legends, actually, because I can get some of my boys to play with me. That would be fun. Fresh air upon my skin feels like flinching daggers of thousands menial urchins going into a sack of potatoes. I want to go back in the box. The box does not judge. It just hates. Fuck, I love TTS. Time for generic questions. Favorite music genre? I love like dubstep, but like not pure dubstep. Like basically like mixture like rap EDM or like metal EDM. Fucking love that so much. But I love all types of music. It's like if I listen, like in my playlist, you will find Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart as well as like random EDM fucking trance bullshit. What do you do for hobbies? Lore mainly, gaming and lore, really. Like not just like sci-fi lore, fantasy lore, history lore. I love reading. Like my feed on YouTube is one of 5 things. It's training, history, lore, gaming, and food. Like that's pretty much it. Favorite video game? I don't actually have one. I just jump from video game to video game. Sorry, I just wanted to know more about you. Hey, bro, this is a Q&A stream. It's part of it. Even when I listened to the video of Understanding Conrad by Amber King, I literally just cringed throughout the video. He is just that cringe. Yeah. Conrad's the type of character you either feel sorry for him or you just don't. I have a strange soft spot for a Warhammer game called Mordenheim. It's unbelievably busted, but there's a weird rolling charm. I've actually seen that before, never played it though. Gladiator Cadre 331 from the Wildy's Legion? No idea what that is, but I may make a video about it because that sounds cool. Damn, the stash looking fine, bruh. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Tommy. I still haven't forgiven G Dubs for killing off animations and trying to consolidate it into Warhammer Plus. Yeah. Biggest L. Biggest L period. 40k Theories got the TTS voice actor from Korax to do shorts on YouTube, and it's great to hear him do Corvus again. That's lovely. That's awesome. Favorite fantasy aesthetic? Okay, Renaissance. Renaissance era, but like lively Renaissance era. Not really dark, gritty. I like the idea of this bright colored soldiers clad in plate armor marching forward. Like, I don't want something super like light and fancy, like bloody anime levels of light, but I would like it realistic, but I want it to be a shine. Like, it's realistic weapons and gear, but it's just been polished and really well taken care of. That's my favorite aesthetic. Have you played Darktide yet? No, I have not. We might. Me and the boys, we might do that. The World Eaters that keep the classic colors and have been able to quiet the... Ooh, loyalists? Well, not loyalists, but ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna do a video of that. Yes, sir, I am. I always find it so weird that me as the streamer on my account, I can tip myself. It's like, bro. I like realism and fantasy. It really takes the charm out of the setting when every settlement is basically Minas Tirith. Also, I 100% agree. And eventually what I want to do is I want to start covering like lore outside of 40k. Lord of the Rings, dude. Tolkien is the GOAT. He will always be the GOAT. No questions about it. Like, the amount of detail, like, if I could be a 10th of a writer that Tolkien is, I would be successful. That man is just so talented. Are most streams going to be late in this day? By SA standards, probably. I mean, like I said, I have work and like shit to do during the day, so this is like my free time. What will the next video be about? So, the next one is actually on right now, which is the 10K special about the Solar Auxilia. But after the 10K special, I might be doing the Mythica Angelica Mortis, which is basically Space Marine Wiki, or I might do like a short 10-minute thing, but it'll be coming out on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. I'm recording it tomorrow, whatever it is, though. We'll have to play Darktide with the boys. My laptop goes supernova trying to run that. Look, I would say that next year we'll be able to do it. Hey, General. Maybe when you get into Lord of the Rings, can you help me understand the Silmarillion? So, okay. I will finish my nuts, don't take that out of context, and then we'll go into detail about that. Yes, people who say that Middle-earth is a dark heaven where the children of Húrin. Tolkien only has 4 mentions of suicide, 3 of them are in the... Yeah, dude, the children of Húrin is a messed up story. Like, Tolkien's work is supposed to be light and hopeful, right? That's the main theme, is hope. But that doesn't mean that there's no dark moments in it. To have darkness in it is a mandatory if you want your light and hopeful moments to be that more impactful. Legend doing 2 live streams at once. Oh, you mean the premiere? Yeah, the Solar Auxilia video is premiering. Any plans for a Necron video? Yeah, sure, why not? General overview is a bit long, so I kind of stay away from massive faction overviews, just because they take so long to make. Because I am very special, and I have to include every little bit of lore detail. But yeah, it's definitely going to happen sometime in the near future. Dude, I love like old school peanuts like these, right? The old school fucking peanuts with the shells on that are like roasted in the shells. So good. I'd say Tolkien's work is realistic, like the real world can be exceptionally dark, but also have no shortage of... Could not say it better myself. Tolkien's work is the definition of realism. And that's all the nuts done. Final bit of soda. Cheers. I can't eat peanuts, unfortunately. Oh, oh, you poor soul. I understand the pain of writing faction overviews. My fingers hurt. Yeah. And things are like, I have to like be super detailed because I am just special like that. Okay, so the Silmarillion. So the way that it works is that Lord of the Rings can be divided up into a couple different time periods. You have the years of the Ainur, I believe that's what it's called. But basically these are the years of the gods. So this is the pre-creation. You then have the years of the trees, which are the pseudo-creation. You then have the first age, the second age, the third age, and the fourth age. So about 6, give or take. So the Silmarillion is basically what happens in the first/second age. It basically covers the Battle of Morgoth, aka Melkor. So Melkor is essentially the Satan of Tolkien's universe. Sauron is actually a lieutenant of Melkor or Morgoth. If Sauron was dropped in Warhammer Fantasy, how screwed would Tzeentch be? Ooh, that'd be interesting because I don't know how powerful Sauron is as compared to the Chaos Gods, because that's a whole different can of worms, but it would be interesting, because he would very much be his own unique evil entity. I always like that, because you often have this problem of there being evil other than chaos. Like, there's chaos and that's it. I think 40k has this problem. In fantasy, you have chaos factions, right? But they're all so different. The Norskins are their own unique thing. The Chaos Warriors are their own unique thing. The Beastmen are their own unique thing. But then you also have stuff like the vampire counts and the orcs. It's like different stuff. I always misjudge how long the delay is between we send something in chat and when you see it. Yeah, that's happened. So why did Morgoth go Why did Morgoth go cringe-lord then? Okay, just like how so a lot of Tolkien's work takes inspiration from the Bible. So it basically like how Satan went cringe-lord, right? How Satan went cringe-lord. That's a statement. So basically, there was something known as the Song of Creation. So Ilúvatar, aka the god of Tolkien's universe, created the Maiar and the Vanir, or the Vanir. Basically, the lesser gods who were subservient to Ilúvatar, the great creator, and the angels. So, during that time, they were all singing together in a song of creation. But one of them, the greatest amongst them, Melkor, began singing his own song. He wanted to make the world in his own image. He was proud. So much so that he wanted to be above Ilúvatar. So Ilúvatar told him, hey, stop it, I am in charge. And Melkor got pissy about it and decided, no, I'm going to rebel. And about a third of the Vanir and the Maiar joined Melkor in his defection. It's basically the story of Satan. Satan was jealous of God. He wanted to be number one. God said no. Satan took a third of the angels, and then civil war. Love the fact that the Elvish language is based off Welsh. How Satan went, yeah, that's a statement. I didn't know it was based off Welsh. It's pretty cool. God, reading is hard sometimes, like fuck. English is hard, language is hard, speaking is hard. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And then there caused an initial war, and then there was a second war after that. But then after the end of the second war, Morgoth was hewn from the legs down, so he basically had his legs cut off, and he was chucked into the blackness of space. Morgoth literally saw the flame of creation, the first first flame in Dark Souls, and his first desire was to dominate it. Yeah, he's basically like, I want to be in charge. And Ilúvatar was like, no, stay in your place. And the other guy was like, no. The Silverjet comes from the land of the dragon flag. Yes, Tom is indeed a sheepshagger. I don't know, I find it crazy that some people, like some creators, make this like their daily job. Like, this is nice to do like once in a while, but I couldn't imagine making like a lot of money off this, you know? I have no idea what YDW means. You don't worry, you down to it? I don't know. But this is nice. It's really chill just to park here and like, again, more South African slang with the general. I should do that as a video. Park means to like just sit or chill in South African slang. Yeah, so that's basically the story. Next top Shagger stream. Oy vey. So, for record, the events of the Lord of the Rings happen in the end of the Third Age. And after the events of the Lord of the Rings, it then becomes the Fourth Age. So, dude, there's so much lore. There's so much lore and all. Each age is about... So the initial age of the trees and the age of the the Ainur is like 20,000 years each. And then the first, second, and third age are like 3,000 to 4,000 years each. Dude, jazz is so good. Like, I could just sit here and jam out to jazz all day. Alright, anyone else got any more questions about anything else? I largely speak Afrikaans, yet I barely know any African slang. Wait, Box, where the hell do you live, Chief? What do you mean? The best thing about Tolkien is how much ancientness he imbues into his work. It really feels like you're stepping into the shadow. Yes. Tolkien's work is so detailed, and there's so much beautiful stuff in it. So, for those of you who don't know, Gondor is basically based off the Eastern Roman Empire, and we have Arnor, which is based off the Western Roman Empire. Arnor fell, but for every single king of Arnor had the prefix Ar in their name, like Ar-Pharazôn, Gondoron, Calamon, because Ar means king in Gondorian/Numenorian. It's something so small, yet so beautiful in it. Roger Moody, howdy, first time seeing you there, Chief, how you doing? Favorite Warhammer fantasy faction, the Empire of Man! Summon the Elector Counts! This action does not have my consent! God, I love it. Favorite lesser known chapter? Interesting, I actually don't know that. Crikey, that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? I don't know, I really like the Storm Giants. They're just basically salamanders, right? But like bigger, tougher, and they love melee. That's pretty nice, but there's a lot of good successor chapters. The Emperor's Spears are really nice. Now, the Necropolis Hawks are bloody brilliant. There's so many. There's so many. The Void Tridents are really good. Favorite Imperial Vehicle? Favorite Imperial Vehicle? I love the Grand Raider. I love the Land Raider so much. It's so good. I don't know if it's not fit, though. Probably something from 30k. I don't know, there's this one Agmet transport in 30k. I have no idea what it's called, but it just looks so good. Too bad Tolkien passed before he could write about the final battle when Morgoth... Ah, yes, the Dagor-Dagorlath. Or the Battle of All Battles. Astra Militarum? Love me some Astra Militarum. Favorite Xenos faction? Ooh, favorite Xenos faction? Maybe like a flavor of Necrons, or just like Craftworld Eldar. I really like Eldar stuff. Like some of the Aspect Warriors are really good. Turin needs justice. Alright, what up to Turin? I live in the south of South Africa. Wait, do you live in Durban? The white and pink loyalist chapter, something Phoenix. Oh yes, the Sons of the Phoenix. God, they're beautiful. Give me legions or give me death. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Favorite faction Warhammer Fantasy is the Skaven and the Tomb Kings, Queek Headtaker, and Cetra, two of my favorite characters. Cetra is the GOAT, and Queek, like, as bad as the fucking end times were, one thing that they did get right was fucking High King Thorgrim grabbing Queek and fucking breaking his back over his knee. Fuck, that's so metal. The Sakaran is my favorite. Oh yeah, that's good. That's quality. Favorite fan theory? The fact the Solar Auxilia is still kicking around in 40k somewhere. It's one of those, I talk about it in my Solar Auxilia video. Wait, go and check that out. But it's like, they do technically still exist, but we don't know what the hell is up with them. First successor chapter, Sons of the Phoenix. Yeah, they're solid. Necrons are my favorite Xenos faction, they're so tragic. Necrons are solid. Ooh, Stormhammer, very good choice. Very good choice. Oh wait, I meant Huron and his children? Oh yes. Huron is... So, for those who don't know, the story of Huron. Huron is essentially the great ancestor of the Numenorians, who were the ancestors of the Gondorians. Basically, he was the first set of humans to fight with the elves during the wars against the Morgoth of the First Age. So basically what happened is, in the Battle of the Unnumbered Tears, I forget the elvish name for it, the alliance of men, elves, and dwarves were betrayed by a bunch of Eastlings, which were another group of men that were meant to fight them. Half of the Eastlings turned to Sauron, the other half stayed loyal. And in combination with Sauron unleashing dragons for the first time, no, not dragons, but dragons for the first time, as well as luring the elves into a trap, the entire host of elves, dwarves, and men, several tens of thousands, like hundreds of thousands of men, were nearly slaughtered outright. It was a massive defeat. And Huron was the leader of the men who stayed loyal. There were two groups of men. There were the Eastling men and there were the Western men. Huron was the leader of the Western men. So, what happened with Huron is that he was captured by Morgoth. And Morgoth placed a curse upon him. The curse... Also, I love the way Tolkien words things. It's so ancient and beautiful and gorgeous. I fucking love it. Basically, the curse was that everyone whom he loved would always fuck up. They would always make bad decisions. Bad things would always happen to them. They were cursed, right? So, what happened then is that Huron had 3 children. His youngest daughter, who was like 3, was named Laughter. She died by a plague. His other daughter was, in fact, mind-wiped by an evil dragon and lost in the woods. And his son, oh god, his son was lost. Originally, he was exiled from his home because his home was taken over by the evil humans. He was then fought by a jealous elf, whom he then beat into paste, but the elf then accidentally ran off a cliff, and he was blamed for that because they didn't see the elf being a dick to him. He then escaped, and then he then joined a group of outlaws. Then one day, in the group of outlaws, he then saw a woman being chased by said outlaws, and he slew them. But he didn't realize that the person who he slew was actually the captain of the outlaws and one of his friends. The woman who he slew had no memory of who she was. She didn't even know how to speak. So then, he gets close to her. And then he gets exiled again when he and his elf best friend get ambushed by orcs. And then they get captured. His elf best friend then goes to save him, but Huron, startled, accidentally kills his elf best friend. He's then taken to another elven city, where he then becomes an advisor. Morgoth then sends dragons and an army to fight him. Huron then says, let's go and meet them in the field of battle, not knowing that he has dragons. The dragons then absolutely destroy him and kill the king, who had become like a father figure to Huron. Huron then comes back to see that the princess of the Elven Kingdom, whom the dying wish of his other elven best friend was to save, and whom he had kind of had a thing for, being dragged away. But then this dragon, Gurak, I think his name is, or Gulag, is a fucking piece of shit, mind you. So, what the dragon says, like, oh, your mom and your sister are alive, go and save them, Lamau, unless you care for them. and he goes to save his mom and sister. But it turns out his mom and sister aren't in any danger. The dragon lied, and the elven princess ends up dying. And Hurin comes back and then gets sad, because not only are his mom and sister not even there, where he goes back to his homeland, so he completely wasted his time. The final dying wish of his friend he couldn't fulfill, and the elven princess is now dead. Right? So then, with that, he then comes back home, changes his name, and then he meets the lady who he didn't remember his name. And he ends up falling in love with her and ends up getting her pregnant, and they get married, and it's really nice. But then, the dragon then comes back to Huron. Hurin's son, Turin, I think his name is, and tells Turin they have a fight. And Turin manages to slay the dragon. But what Turin then does is that as he goes to slay the dragon finally, like to deliver the final blow, the dragon then puts him to sleep. And then his wife comes up to Turin to mend him and to look after him. And the dragon is like, oh, by the way, I return your memories. It turns out you are actually his sister. And thinking Huron dead and realizing that they now have a child of incest, she then throws herself off a cliff. Turin then wakes up with the dragon dead and goes to find out what happened. He then finds out from a human best friend and told him what the dragon told about to his missus, and says that the missus is dead. Huron, thinking that he was slandering his wife and in a fit of rage caused by the dragon, then ends up slaying his best friend out of the blood rage caused by said dragon. Then the sons of Elrond come in and tell him, no, it's actually correct, you're actually wrong. Huron then completely and utterly, Turin, the son of Huron, completely and utterly fucking depressed, then commits suicide by skewering himself on his own sword. When Melkor realizes what's happening, he then releases Huron, and Huron wanders to find his kin. He then finds his wife crying at the graves of their children, and as Huron meets his wife fucking dies in his arms. He then buries his wife, goes over to a hill, collapses, and then fucking dies. And that's the story of Huron. And it's said that during the Dagoreth, the final battle, Turin and Huron are said to come back as spirits and be the final ones to slay Melkor, finally giving justice for the sons of Huron. I now have to read chat because I missed a fuck ton of stuff, but that's basically the abridged version. Go and read the story of Huron, but also check out Net of the Rings video on it. Fucking good quality. Jesus fuck, that was a lot. The Siphon Interceptor, because it reminds me of Viper from Battlestar Galactica. Good. Fifth God Malice. I'm farther south in Africa. Oh, you're farther. I have no idea where you live, my guy. But yeah, pretty solid. The Siphon, Battlestar Galactica, quality. Hey, Alfarius, how you doing, brother? The War for 8 Peaks actually seems somewhat well written in the end times. Yes, until Thorgrim gets shanked by a fucking sneak rat. I'm gonna have an aneurysm if I talk about that. I can never get over the proclamation of the curse of Morgoth placed over him and all his family. When Huron could beat Morgoth at last, and his dragon helm is dope. The dragon helm is so fucking good. I love like the names that Turin gets, like the Black Dread or the Black Blade or the Dread Helm. The Dread Helm, so fucking good. I love it when good guys have like evil sounding names. It's so quality. Huron is the most badass human in the First Age. He slaughtered 70 orcs with an axe and then picked up the troll god of Balrog. Seeing him reduced to such a pathetic state was heartbreaking. Really was. Men in the Lord of the Rings worst set you got, to no special trait, just cannon fodders. Nah, you don't know about the men of Numenor, my guy. The men of Numenor were fucking OP humans. That's what I love about Tolkien, right? Every single evil side has a good side that's just better. Like, the men of Numenor were basically 7-foot tall Chad demigods who had enough strength to fucking punch stone and could slaughter orcs in massive formations. They were massive chunky chunguses, and I love that so much. Breathen and Luthien, best couple A. Oh, dude, so quality. So quality. Fucking Hoon the Hound. The fucking Hound, my guy. God almighty. Have you played Total War Warhammer Medieval 2? Some pretty sick Lord of the Rings and Warhammer Fantasy mods. No, I haven't, but apparently for Warhammer Fantasy it has a Lord of the Rings conversion mod. I would play Medieval 2, but the graphics are just a bit too stale for me. But yeah, taking final requests, guys. We're going to be wrapping up the stream real soon. I got some stuff to do, but any last questions before I go? The men of Numenor were literal the Ubersmensch, but they pissed it all away with their pride. Yes, but Aragorn returned the blood of Numenor back to them. And he swore again on Iluvatar. So the men of Numenor are reborn once again, and I adore that. It's so good. I mean, it goes to show you, the men of Numenor got their pride, not their pride, they got their powers from being faithful to Iluvatar, and like the Valor, and the Vanir, whatever it is called. I keep on forgetting that. But the moment you lose your faith, it's like being a Templar, it's like being a Templar. You get your power from a god. The moment you lose your faith in the god, you lose your power. Which is, also, if you guys ever want to, like, play Lord of the Rings, there's a mod for Europa Universalis 4, Lord of Universalis. You get to play as Gondor, and it's so good. I'm actually going to go and play that now after I wrap it up. Top 5 Warhammer Fantasy factions. Favorite Sororitas. Favorite Sororitas order? I would say it's one of the Hospitaller orders, just because, you know... Okay. The orders are divided into two different things. You have the Templaris order, which are basically Templars, right? So they are actually grim, dark, like crazy bitches. And then you get the Hospitaller orders. The Hospitaller orders are the actual big boob, sexy fucking nuns that you see. So if you ever like, this is a little nitpick I have. Whenever you draw Sororitas, if they're in battle armor, they're gonna look fugly because they're all fucked up, scarred, and really just crazy bitches. But if you want to draw sexy Hospitallers, sexy Sororitas rather, draw them as nuns, because the Hospitallers are actually medics and nuns, not actual combat units. Top 5 Warhammer Fantasy factions. Empire number 1, Kislev number 2, love Kislev. The Tomb Kings are fucking great, Lizardmen as well. And as for 5th, High Elves. Love me High Elves. Yeah, any other questions, chaps? Tired. You long day at work, but you know, you come home, you get shit done. Yeah, but I guess I will call it there. Lads and lassies, ladies and gentlemen. I say ladies, there are no women in Warhammer. Christ. But yeah, awesome talking to you guys. Thank you so much. This is me. This has been the 10K Q&A special, as well as the glorious Stash reveal. Look at him. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I love and appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, if you guys have any things, comment down below, like, comment, share, subscribe, join the YouTube, Discord, merch, all that lovely jubbly nonsense, and I will catch y'all next time. So thank you very much. Love y'all. Take care. And dismiss Rangers. Also a massive fucking thank you for 10K. 12K, actually, and growing. I love all of you, and I sincerely thank you for believing in me and helping me with everything that I do. You guys are wonderful, beautiful, and amazing people, and I will never forget how privileged I am to know that I have people like you supporting me and making all this possible. Thank all of you very, very, very much. Join the Discord so I can say thank you properly, and this is only the beginning, chaps. Love y'all. So, as always, I have been the General Bradley of the 101. You have been beautiful, awesome, and amazing people. Thank y'all very, 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 very much for everything. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, General, till we hear from Middle Earth. Good thing I managed to catch the end. Yep. Have you tried to do a tech interview? Never. Favorite Heresy era character? Ooh. Favorite Heresy character. I love Ogil Toll. Ogil Toll is really nice. Very tragic as well. Barbary's dad joke is fucking Chad. Thank you so much for the stream. Goodbye. But yeah, I think that's it. What is the best mini? Ooh, I love the new Praetor from the Horus. One of the Praetors from the Horus Heresy, I'd reckon. Yes, I love that guy. Clame de Profundis. Oh, what was the line? What was the line? Sweat must flow before the ale. Yes, I love him so much. So good. Such a great artist. I adore that. But thank you all for watching. Yeah. Big things are happening. I love y'all. Take care. And yeah, God bless. If you guys have any other questions, drop them down below. I love y'all. And yeah. Didn't he make official music in the orbit? Probably. Okay. But right. Y'all take care. God bless. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Cheers, everybody. This is Miss Boys. Love y'all. God bless.